Davis Schneider. We talked about him a little while ago. What was it they're calling him? The
Babe
Babe?
Schneider.
Okay. So Bo
Fabulous.
Bichette is back. I've been on the IL, and Davis Schneider was in his place. So what does this mean for Davis? I'm curious. Well, here are some stats per Stats Center. Looks like this is a Canadian outlet because it's spelled CENTRE.
Correct.
Most times on base in players' first 21 career games, modern era of MLB, 1900 to present. He is the top of the list, right?
Three-way tie
with Davis Schneider, Miller Huggins, and Gibby Brack and Jim Gilliam, not to be confused with Terry Gilliam.
Four-way tie. Yeah, four-way tie.
Gilliam was 1953. Brack was 1937. Huggins was 1904. That is the dead ball era for anyone keeping track.
Correct.
And also Davis Schneider this year. He has 2 doubles and 2 walks Sunday versus Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, roster expansions, right? I think you find a way to keep him on. I think if you find a way to keep him there, you've got to send somebody else down. You got to keep that dude around. Because if nothing else, you've either got a quality DH or a great bat coming off the bench as a pinch hitter.
And Schneider, I looked a little deeper in his minor league coming up in his time in the minor leagues and on his way in, especially in AAA, he has played both outfield corners.
Okay.
He's played all over the infield. I think everywhere but shortstop.
Okay, so they can definitely find a spot for him then.
So he's been a utility role in the past. He knows how to do that, and he's definitely a next man up, kind of moving around utility guy. So, but
the only problem with that infield is that you've got the only problem with that infield is that you've got Vlad Jr. at first. Now you've got Bo Bichette back at second, and you've got Matt Chapman at third, and then you possibly have a hole at shortstop, which he's apparently has not ever played. But I
not that I could see.
Yeah, and then in your outfield, you've got George Springer in center.
Yeah, he's in center.
You'll find a spot for him.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
you'll find a spot for him. Yeah, I think they'll be able to keep him around, especially with roster expansions. They'll be all right.
It's just interesting that in his first 21 games, he's he's got on base 46 times.
That is
a lot. That's a
whole lot. More than twice a game for those of you actuaries out there.
Yeah, you mathletes.
Mathletes, yes. That's what my math teacher used to call us in high school. He'd come in every day. All right, my little mathletes, let's get started.
We were on a hike. This is a little personal story. We were on a hike last weekend, and this last weekend, and my daughter, she loves math. I don't get it. I'm really excited for her, but I don't. I've never been good at it, but she is good at it, and she makes up her own math, which is also adorable because she's 7. I let her get away with that. But I taught her what a mathlete was, and she got all excited knowing that you can compete with math. I was like, oh, nice. Boy.
That's awesome.
She's going to need some kind of tutor or something, though.
Not going to get help from Dad.
It's not me.